Hello, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to another live session with Inside Timer and with me. Today, day one from Stress to Calm series. I'm so happy to see you here. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Leah. Hello, Nima. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Karen. Hello, Erica, Sarah, Sharon, Dorothy, Katie, Charlotte. Good to see you all here. Good friends, old friends, and all the newcomers. Always curious to know who is here for the first time. Just raise your hand and introduce yourself. And I'm sure that our regulars will welcome you warmly together with me to this 7-day series on how to get easily from stress to calm. Hello, Deb. Good to see you all here. Pratyusha from India, welcome. Oh, Freedom is here for the first time. Beautiful. Abhishek, Abhishek from India, first time. Nikki from Luxembourg, wonderful. Sharon from Ottawa, masquerading as a guest, still as a guest. Good to see you here. Okay, let me jump right straight into it. Today, beginning of the session, day one. However, for those of you who attended last session, that was a longer theoretical introduction to what we'll be doing today. All of our sessions, everything that we do here, it's all about enhancing individual mental and physical health. My role here as a facilitator and a teacher is to help you, inspire you to take good care of your mental and physical health. And today it's a very important session because it goes without saying that it is very difficult to be in good health physically and emotionally if we are under constant pressure of stress. Something that is so common these days, that is happening to all of us, particularly now when we live in times of pandemic. There's unprecedented times, so much uncertainty as we moving on through this, again, unprecedented times. And this is obviously only one of many problems that we all facing. So it suffices to say that we are, as a civilization, under constant stress. And there's so much of that stress that for so many of us, this is just a normal state. We no longer recognize that our body and mind are actually stressed. We assume that this is the way it is. This is the new normal. But what I want to tell you today is that this is not true. And the entire movement related to contemplative movement, related to mindfulness, meditation, various techniques, both mental and physical, to take us out of this state, indicates that this doesn't have to be this way. And the intention behind this entire series is to show you how to quickly and effectively move from the state of stress to calm. And the important thing to mention is that some of us, like I said, may not even realize that we stressed. We may say, oh, well, I'm okay, everything's normal. Only after a while realizing that, my goodness, I was under so much stress. And I hope to demonstrate that today. Because in our being stress-free in your mind does not necessarily mean that physiologically you are not under stress. Simply, we do not have a way, at least an easy way, to check what is happening within our body. Sometimes our bloodstream is filled with stress hormones, adrenaline, cortisol, and we have no way of testing it. However, if you move from a stress to calm state through the technique I will try to demonstrate today, you will be able to have a reference point, how it was at the beginning, how it is now. And this is a wonderful way to do. Something that I want to introduce you today, again, the part of this introduction, extensive theoretical introduction to this 7-day series I did last week. So if you didn't see it, please go to my YouTube channel, and this session is, the recording of this session is there for you for free, accessible for free. Please watch it. This series this 7 days will mostly be focused on practice, because once again, I want to give you a reference point towards how you feel and how much more relaxed you can feel, and most importantly, what flows out of this relaxed state. What happens when you really physiologically depress your nervous system? And speaking of nervous system, I want to just briefly mention that today's technique will be focused on vagus nerve stimulation. And I want to quickly show you what actually vagus nerve is. So vagus nerve is one of the largest nerves that basically comes straight from the brain and is spread across your entire body. And as you can see on the picture, it wraps around many organs and glands, and through that stimulation is responsible for it forms majority of our parasympathetic nervous system. And if you look at the picture, the vagus nerve is very extensive and sometimes being referred to as a wandering nerve because really wraps around so many organs, including heart and your lungs. And it is partially responsible for our heart rate and our breathing. And so by stimulating vagus nerve, we are able to achieve a state of physiological relaxation. What it means is that we are stimulating the parasympathetic part of the nervous system, which, as we know, is responsible for the rest and digest mode, when we feel relaxed and at ease, as opposed to fight and flight, which is regulated by sympathetic branch of our nervous system. Interesting enough, both parasympathetic and sympathetic branches of nervous systems are part of the autonomic nervous system. What does it mean, autonomic? It means that it functions without our will. So we may ask, how come, how I can influence something that is out of my control. And this is the beauty of it. Because the breathing technique that we will do today, the 4-7-8 breathing technique, is, when used properly, presses upon our diaphragm. That's why it's called diaphragmatic breathing. And through that stimulation will depress or downregulate the vagus nerve, and hence will engage and upregulate or balance the parasympathetic part of our nervous system. So what we're going for is to balance the both branches of your autonomic nervous system, so we can feel at ease and calm, but alert. It is not about switching off your sympathetic branch of a nervous system. It is about bringing both of those branches together to work effectively for your well-being. And as I said to you already, for that purpose, we will use a very powerful and yet very simple breathing technique called 4-7-8. And 4-7-8, as you can see on the screen, stands simply for breathing in through your nose into your belly, very important thing, on the count of 4, then holding your breath on the count of 7, and then exhaling through your mouth on the count of 8. And when we exhale, you try to make a noise, puffing your mouth, so to speak, to really allow that outflow of breath, and even exaggerate if you wish. So once again, breathing in through your nose into your belly on the count of 4. Very important thing. It's a diaphragmatic breathing, which means that you try to exaggerate. I try to make that belly work so the diaphragm rises and presses against the vagus nerve. That's how you stimulate it. That's how you upregulate parasympathetic branch of your nervous system. And then holding your breath on the count of 7 and exhaling through your mouth. With one of the ways of engaging your parasympathetic nervous system is to make your exhale much longer than your inhale. And you can see it here. The exhale part is twice as long as the inhale. That also sends a signal to your nervous system to relax, to slow down. And then, in meditation that we do at the end, we will have only 3 steps. We will start with around 8 to 10 breath cycles of 4-7-8, through which I will guide you. And then you will tune in into sensations which will be result of that initial relaxation. And you see for yourself how much of a difference it makes when you breathe this way for a minute or two. And then in the second part of the meditation, you simply focus on your breath, and paying attention to your breath also enhances that effect. It makes you slow down even more. And then the third step is the best one. See what happens. As I said before, for us, also very often, we simply don't see that we are stressed. So during this session, you will have a chance to notice how does it feel and what really happens when you are relaxed from the physiological point of view. It is a process. It happens slowly, but eventually you will be able to see a difference. I can see Nima asks, is this one continuous nerve? Yes, all vagus nerve starts in your brain and continues through your entire body and wraps around so many organs and glands, organs including heart and lungs. So indeed, it is. It is one of the biggest nerves in our nervous system. If you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer them at the end of the session. Or if you join our circle, that's always a good place to ask those questions, because I simply have more time to answer them. Thank you, Caroline, for your kind donation. And thank you all for your support and for being here. I really appreciate it. So, without further ado, let us get started. And let's have first-hand experience of how it feels to engage with this powerful 4-7-8 breathing technique, diaphragmatic breathing, that will stimulate vagus nerve stimulation. And you will be able to experience for yourself the effects of that breathing. As in the past, our meditation will be supported by Chris Collins, one of our teachers and one of the teachers here on Insight Timer. Thank you, Chris, for being a musician for this session. The session we'll be meditating for about 20 minutes. So every session will be between 30 and 40 minutes. At least that's what I'll be aiming for. The first session of the series might be a bit longer, by 5 minutes. And if you won't be able to catch up the entire session, that's fine. I will publish it later on my YouTube channel, where you can watch it in your own time, in your own convenience. Hello, Rosa. Rosa from Brazil says hello. So, like I said, 3 steps in this meditation. We will start with 4-7-8, through which I guide you. Then I will let you experience the effects of 4-7-8, and then focus on the breathing and gliding into relaxation and see what's happened there. Let's do it. So take a comfortable position. Since we'll be working with breath, I suggest to sit upright to allow unrestricted flow of your breath. Have that upright column ready to work with. Rest your hands in your lap, your feet on the floor in the way that you feel supported and centered. And I will count for you. And once again, you breathe in through your nose on the count of 4, through your nose into your belly. You may put your hand on your belly to see how it rises. And then you will hold your breath on the count of 7 and exhale through your mouth. Something like that on the count of 8. You may keep your eyes open or closed, it's up to you. Ready? In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax and breathe normally. You may allow your eyes to close and feel the effects of 4-7-8 diaphragmatic breathing. It may sometimes happen that you feel a bit lightheaded since you introduce a lot of oxygen into your bloodstream. That's normal. Do not be alarmed. It will pass. You may feel tingling or warmth or coldness. Simply continue breathing normally and place your attention on your breath. And you may intentionally breathe a bit slower, taking intentional longer breaths, focusing on the long exhale. Try to breathe in and out through your nose, with your mouth closed and your tongue resting behind two top teeth. According to ancient Indian tradition, placing your tongue behind your two top teeth closes an energetic circuit. So breathe in and out through your nose. And notice how you are slowing down more and more. Remember that simply by paying attention to your breath and placing your awareness on your breath, you send a signal to your body to relax, to once again downregulate that branch of your autonomic nervous system that is responsible for fight and flight. Sending those signals to your nervous system, as if you say, everything is alright, I am safe, I am okay, I am in good company. And with each breath, you relax a bit more. And a bit more you step into the calm, enjoying the stillness, enjoying the effects of 478. Right now, you should be able to descend into stillness, so to speak. Allowing, giving yourself permission How does it feel to be so relaxed and so at ease? And if it happens that your thinking mind tries to analyze or give a commentary to this state, simply acknowledge this and return to your breath, enjoying that long exhale that takes you deeper and deeper into calm of the present moment. Worry-free, leaving all the troubles behind just for the time being. Feeling and enjoying the state of relaxation of your entire nervous system. Imagine that the remaining stress simply flows out through the bottom of your feet with each consecutive out-breath, leaving your body. And if you feel overwhelmed by thoughts or emotions, you may take another deep breath into your belly and exhale through your mouth, making sure that the exhale is much longer than the inhale. Once again, sending a signal to your body that everything is okay, that you are safe and you are at ease. Communicating with the autonomic part of your nervous system. Communicating through your breath. Making sure that your breathing is deeper slower and more regular. Knowing that I am here by your side to hold this space in which you can feel safe and secure, surrounded by like-minded people from across the world, united by the same intention of being in the present moment, calm and relaxed, at ease. Feeling centered and grounded within your mental and physical space. Enjoying the present moment. And now it is time to return. And now is the time also to see how you feel. Compare that initial state in which you came to this meditation and the way you feel now. Can you feel a difference? Create a mental note for yourself of how you feel right now. And remember, this is always a possibility. You are capable of achieving this state through acting on your breath and communicating that message to your nervous system through your breathing. Express your gratitude for the time you have given yourself to be here, to relax, and through that relaxation to be more yourself. Also express gratitude to all of us here who meditated together, co-creating this space, consciously contributing to the stillness of this very moment. And now, to finish, begin paying attention to all the physical sensations that come to you through the surface of your skin. Feel your feet resting on the floor, your hands in your lap, your lower back, your upper back. Start being aware of the environment around you through the boundaries of your physical body. And finally, add slow, gentle physical movement, starting with your toes, moving and stretching your fingers. Slowly and gently tilt your head to the left, feeling muscles in your neck. Tilt your head to the right. Back to the center. And let us finish with another deep cleansing breath. In through your nose, into your belly. And out through your mouth. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And welcome back. Wonderful. Please tell me in one word, how do you feel right now? I'll be very curious to know. How this session make a difference to your level of stress. Judith feels alive. Katie's still awake. Yeah, it's late in Queensland. Rosemary, Nima calm, Katie clear and calm, Sarah relaxed, wonderful. Alvaro feels good. Dorothy relaxed and calm. Mira calm, Mary connected, Tracy calm. Mr. B, acceptance, beautiful. DF, terrific. Alvaro, liberated. Floating and really calm. So obviously I'm curious to know how you feel, and thank you for all your comments. But most importantly, I want you to recognize the power of that 4-7-8 breathing technique. When you really engage your diaphragm and stimulate vagus nerve, which again, it's one of the biggest nerves in your entire body, responsible for resting and digesting. So since breathing 4-7-8 does not cost you anything, does not require any equipment, you can do it anywhere and anytime. It requires almost no time and can have a profound effect on your level of stress on a moment to moment basis. This is something that I invite you to do, and we will be doing over the next 7 days in a religious almost way. This is a breathing technique that I do every single day during my meditation as an introduction, because it helped me to really calm down and center, not only in that superficial level when you think, oh, I want to feel calm. I'm not trying to talk myself into being calm. I communicate with my nervous system through breathing technique. And if you particularly, and this method builds up. So you may feel something when you practice it once, but if you practice twice a day for a week, 2 weeks, for a month, that's where you start reaping the fruits and results of this technique. It's really incredible how it works over a longer period of time. And again, the 7-day series, it is here. It is created to give you a good taste of how it feels to relax deeply and profoundly, and what flows out of it, most importantly. Because you'll be surprised how your body reacts to the deep state of relaxation. I dare say that many of us do not know how to relax. We think that sitting in front of TV and distracting ourselves from social media is relaxation, but it is not. It is stimulation. That's why the sympathetic nervous system, it's constantly in overdrive. And this breathing technique, on the contrary, counteracts that overstimulation of the sympathetic nervous system and engages the parasympathetic one. Thank you, Mary, for your kind support and your donation. Yes, so thank you very much for your presence. Thank you very much for joining me. And I want to invite you to meditate and to practice with me tomorrow at the same time, which is 9 p.m. here in Sydney, and it is very early morning in the US. It is around midday in Europe, and yeah, I hope you can really join me for the entire 7 days, because then you can see the real results. Practicing once, you may just scratch the surface, but over 7 days, I believe we can really get somewhere really. We can discover something really, really deep and significant. So, thank you so much for your presence. Thank you so much for meditating with me. And I look forward to meditating and practicing with you tomorrow. If you wish to watch or miss part of this session, I will publish it on my YouTube channel. Right here, YouTube channel, Atomic Guided Meditations. You're welcome to go there. If you have any questions regarding this or any other sessions, please go and join Atomic Circle right here on Insight Timer, where so many of us gather on a daily basis to chat, to recommend meditations, and to post your comments. And obviously, if you enjoyed this session, consider following me on Insight Timer, because this is one of the easiest ways to receive notifications about upcoming live events and staying in touch with all the offerings that I have for you. All free guided meditations and courses and workshops and whatnot. So right now, I want to wish you a very pleasant and wonderful day, great afternoon and pleasant evening wherever you are. And I very much look forward to connecting with you tomorrow for day 2 of From Stress to Calm. See you, and until next time, bye-bye.